So many of you are confused and disturbed about your financial situation. Many of you are worrying about it at the moment. And we would say a couple of things to you. And that is, first of all, you're asking for the universe to help you to get out of debt. But the universe didn't place you in debt in the first place. You did. So the first thing to do is to apologize to yourself. You know, to be kind to yourself. To say to yourself, well, self, you really did do something very silly. Got yourself into debt, and now you're having a hard time paying for it. So, forgive yourself. I'm really sorry I got myself into debt because I'm not sleeping. It's really affecting my life. It's haunting my brain all the time. I am worried. How am I going to fix this? Every time I look in the newspaper or I look on the news or I talk to someone, they are worried about money. There is problems with money. There is fear around money. And I'm totally in it. Totally, 100% involved in all this fear. Because I've created this debt. So, I have to forgive myself. And I'm willing to forgive myself for doing this. So, that's one thing. The next thing is to realize this. And we have said this many times. We want you to listen to this many times also. Because sometimes when you listen to these conversations, your mind fixates on one word and you start thinking about it and you haven't listened to the rest of the conversation. So it's important to re-listen, and that way you understand what we're really saying. Money is a conduit. It is a form of energy. It's an energy exchange, right? So when you say to yourself, I want to get out of debt, what you're really saying is, I want to feel free. I want to feel calm. I want to feel relaxed. I want to feel safe. These are the things that you're really wanting. And your mind and every piece of media that you're listening to is saying to you, no, what you actually need is to get yourself out of debt to feel all those things. Once you get yourself out of debt, or better still, why don't you ask the universe not only get you out of debt, but to give you a few extra 100,000 so that you can live life in peace. The universe didn't create money, you did. The universe doesn't just put its hand through the cloud and say, here you are, here's the money, darling, stop worrying about it. No, it doesn't. You created it, you've got to uncreate it. Or create another reality for yourself. Okay, so self-responsibility is what we said in the beginning. Accept the situation, forgive yourself, and then say to yourself, what is it that I really need? First of all, stop listening to all of this stuff in the media. Stop it immediately. Because it's connecting with your mind and your poverty consciousness. Release it. Stop listening to it. The second thing in that area is to go into your first chakra and say to your first chakra, do I have anything around my family about living in poverty? About tension around money, insecurity around money, anxiety around money? Do I have any of these old patterns residing within my first chakra? And remember, your first chakra, it's where your genetic DNA is created. So it's where you house all of these things that come from your family, your ancestors. Your beliefs, the vows, the acceptance. Okay, I'm going into this family, so I'm accepting the reality of this family in order to be a part of it. In order to feel connected, I must accept the reality of that family. Okay, and see, was there tension and anxiety and arguments and all of these things around money in your home when you were young? Speak to your first chakra. I'm willing to release this. I've held on to this long enough. I love my parents and I want to be loyal to my parents. But I have to let this go. And let it go. Ask the chakra to release the vow to be loyal to your family around money. Okay? That's a very good thing to do. Then, ask yourself, what is it that I really want? Actually, as we said before, you want to feel safe. You want to feel secure. You want to feel peace and calm. You can feel that even if you are in debt. And guess what happens when you start feeling it? You start creating. Yeah? You start manifesting the physical way to bring it in. To make that your reality physically. So, instead of asking the universe to give you money and then being disappointed because you didn't get it, maybe you asked your parents for money and you didn't get money from them either. You know, a lot of you identify the universe as the big mother and father of your life. Oh, I'm going to ask for this. Oh, I'm going to ask for that. And you're disappointed. See, if you were disappointed from your parents, if you felt disappointed, if you felt unworthy, because you're projecting that onto the universe. You know, we've heard many stories about this. We've had individuals come to us and say to us, oh, we really want to move here, and we want to manifest this, and we want to manifest that, etc., etc. And we have said to them very honestly, of course you can do this. However, we would advise you to do it in these steps, you know, just to do it in these steps. And you know what they've done? They haven't listened to a word we said. They went off and they said to themselves, no, I'm going to ask the universe to provide me with it exactly the way that I want it. I'm not going to wait for all these signs. I'm not going to do it step by step. I want it in the next 36 hours or 48 hours. And then they're crying because it didn't happen and nobody loves me, the universe hates me, everything's against me. No, the universe does love you. The universe isn't against you. But when you challenge the universe like you challenge a parent and you give them something that is impossible because your belief system doesn't believe in it, not because the universe can't provide it, because you are asking for the universe, you are literally saying, if you really love me, you will give me this. And that's what you're saying to your parents. If I want the universe to prove to me that I am so worthy and I am so lovable that in the next 24 hours they're going to give me that $1 million. But the truth is, you don't believe you're worth it. And you're asking the universe to override all of that lack of worth so that it can prove to you that you're worthy. You're setting yourself up for failure when you do this. Work with the universe. You don't demand from it like a petulant child. You know, many books are saying to you, command from the universe. You are a divine light being. You are a galaxy within yourself, etc., etc. Command from the universe. Well, yes, you can, if you believe it. The difficulty is that you don't. So therefore, believe in what you're asking for. So when you sit and you say to yourself, I want the universe to give me this, I want the universe to give me that, because I can't take it anymore. What I've created is so destructive for my own life and for the people around me. I can't take it. So you know what? I'm just going to surrender it. I'm going to ask Mum and Dad to give me something else. No, you are adults. If you don't like it, create something else. Remove from yourself. Go into every part of yourself and see what part of me doesn't believe I am worthy of this? What part of me needed to feel stressed and anxious and disgusted in myself and got myself in debt? I've just repeated all the anxiety that my family had, that I grew up with. Sometimes it's secrecy. Sometimes your parents don't discuss money in front of you. And it's all secret. And everything's hidden. And you don't know where you stand with it. Sometimes it's that. Sometimes you feel shame for asking for what you want. And yet you read these things that say, ask the universe. And the universe will provide. We tell you, ask the universe. If you believe in it, the universe will provide it for you. They will provide the steps for you. It's like this. If you say, okay, I want to move to another country. We say, yes, you can do this. This is not a problem. First, okay, figure out where you want to go in that country or what have you. And then say to the universe, look, I really want to move. This is my desire. I can feel it. I really want to move to that country. I want to work there, and I want to be able to live there. And the universe says, okay, that's good. We can provide that for you. And so they send along a job. It's not really what you're used to doing, but it's there in that country. And you go, oh no, that doesn't have the right address, it's not the right payment, and I'm not really suited to that job, so I'm not going to do it. The universe failed me. What you don't realize is the universe perhaps was sending you there because you were to meet the right person at that job that will provide you with exactly all of the things that you wanted, but you weren't willing to make the one step that you needed. We have said this many times. If you take one step, the universe will take two for you. But you have to take a step. If you are in debt, ring up all the people that you're in debt to. Speak to them. Don't be afraid. Is it that you're afraid to discuss payment? Be clear about what it is. Then, say to the universe, look, I want to feel safe, I want to feel secure, I want to feel balanced and calm. Help me. And sit and make yourself feel these things until they feel natural. Take a few moments of your day to allow yourself to feel those things. And eventually those things will become so natural that you will begin to create it in your life. And the universe will provide you with everything that you need, the opportunities, to heal it. But when you are angry, when you are tense, when you are giving out at the universe for not giving it to you, feeling worthless, feeling helpless, feeling disgusting about yourself, that's what you believed in the first place. Remember? When you're feeling all those things, your energy is like a tight little ball. And it doesn't matter how many, amazing opportunities the universe sends to you, you don't see it. Because you're so angry. You're walking around furious. Feeling disappointed in yourself. Angry at yourself. Angry at the universe. Feeling worthless. Feeling hopeless. Feeling powerless. And if you're feeling all of those things, how can you feel worth that opportunity? How can you feel empowered enough to take that opportunity? And then you blame the universe. The universe is only giving to you exactly what you're sending out. Your word may say one thing, but your feeling is saying a completely different story. You understand this? So please, if you want to feel good about money, stop listening to all the rubbish out there that's telling you should be afraid and start feeling calm. Start addressing your own beliefs around it, your emotions around it, your feelings around it. That's the truth. At this moment, there are over 7 billion people living on this planet. And every one of those individuals has a different reality. Every one. And the idea is that you resonate. Your vibration resonates, and it attracts those people to you, those opportunities to you, that provide you with the reality in which you're resonating with. Right? So, if you want a different reality, you've got to resonate with something different. You have to go within and find out, what is it that's holding me back? What is it in me that doesn't love myself, that feels worthless, that feels insecure, that feels unsafe, and I'm not able to provide that for myself? What is it? Ask yourself that, and we tell you, you will get rid of that problem. It's not the universe, it's you.